All right, guys, we're back for the 2005 Ford Excursion. We'll see if we can keep this in 2 minutes. So I was online. I found some cool Bilstein 4600 shocks. I was going to go ahead and run it all four corners. While I was online on Amazon, I found a dual steering stabilizer kit from Rough Country. Pulled it up. It says it fits your truck. Bought it. Comes in. So I'm in the middle of installing it. First issue I run into is it's supposed to have 4 of these. The package I got had 2 of these and 2 of a different kind of stud. I couldn't figure out for the life of me how to work. So I called Rough Country. Rough Country's like, yeah, I should have all 4 of the same. I was like, well, I have 2 of these and then 2 of the other ones. They're like, yeah, that's wrong. So I ordered a second kit from Amazon. Second kit comes in. It's got 3 of these and 1 of the wrong ones. I don't know who's doing the packaging, but obviously somebody's doing it wrong. So I took the 2 good ones out of the second kit and put them in this kit. So now my kit's got 4 good ones. So now here I'm trying to install it. So a quick rundown on how it works is you take the factory bolts off of here, you put your bracket on, you zip those 2 factory bolts back on, you put the middle piece there, and then on the passenger side, you leave the factory bolts, you put the bracket on, and then you put the 2 provided bolts on there to give you the clearance. Well, the 2 provided bolts do not thread. It is the wrong thread pitch. I called Rough Country. I was like, hey, man, I'm having issues with this. They're like, oh, well, it requires a 2-inch lift on an Excursion. I was like, well, the Amazon ad didn't say anything about 2-inch lift. So they go to explain to me that when you get a 2-inch lift, or at least a 2-inch lift, typically you're going to get new U-bolts. Well, the newer U-bolts evidently have a different thread pattern, which the provided bolts use. So in order to get these to thread on, I have to have the lift kit U-bolts. And he also said it's required because of clearance issues. So moral of the story is, per Rough Country requires a 2-inch lift. I verified that through the website. Their website does have a note that says 2-inch lift required. Amazon does not say that anywhere. There is nowhere on Amazon that says it requires a 2-inch lift. So for those of you out there that are trying to install a Rough Country dual stabilizer on a Ford Excursion, it is a no-go unless you have at least a 2-inch lift. Hopefully that helps you guys out. So there's 2 issues with this. There is quality control from Rough Country on 2 separate occasions, 2 different kits. And then there's a description issue, a major description issue with Amazon, because Amazon does not say anything about requiring a 2-inch lift, but Rough Country requires a 2-inch lift. So there you go. So if you have a stock height Excursion, this will not work. Now I have to figure out what to do. All right, guys, hope that helps. Have fun.